Good evening, Tom Wilson back here for Tom Wilson Racing, the new YouTube channel, with a look ahead to the card at Southwell tomorrow. Now, I haven't spent too much time going through the card. The chance of them getting ahead with racing tomorrow is pretty slim. This morning at 7:30, they put out an update saying that the track was currently unraceable at that time. Now, the update that came on the BHA website at around 2:30 this afternoon was a little bit more positive. It said the track was currently raceable at that point, heavy ground predicted. Provided they didn't get much more rainfall, they would get ahead with racing tomorrow. Now, I've had a quick look at the weather app I use. I think they're due about a mil overnight, which isn't a great deal. And temperatures are going to be quite mild tomorrow. So I don't think we're going to get the ground frost that we have had over the weekend. So perhaps we might get some racing. But I do have two selections to share with you. So I'll flick over to the Racing Post website, and my first selection comes in the opening race, which is a Class 4 handicap chase contest over 2 miles and 4 furlongs. I really, really like the look of Sageburg County in this one for one Great Trey. His horses are running to a good standard at the minute. I think he's got around a 17% strike rate over the last 2 weeks. Um, this horse, he was a pretty ordinary hurdler to be fair, but he has been fairly progressive in his first three starts over fences. Sorry, having won two of those three starts, and be forgiving of his underwhelming effort on his reappearance run when he was pulled up at Warwick early last month on account of the run being needed. If you take that out on that basis, he's actually two from two over fences. Um, he was a really, really taking winner when he won over course and distance here a week ago in almost identical conditions. So he won on heavy ground that day. Um, he ran out an 8 length winner and was raised £7 by the handicapper, which is justifiable, but in another breath, it could quite have easily gone higher than that. Whilst only yeah, so looking at the form in behind of that what it race, that win here, sorry, over course and distance a week ago, the form in behind it isn't that strong. Um, Tom Green, who finished second, he's only rated 103 over fences, but he has won twice. Twice on the bounce over fences prior to that race here a week ago. Whilst Sageburg County will have to defy a career high mark here, he has looked progressive, as I've already mentioned, over fences so far. And there are some negatives about the others around him at the top of the market. Current market leader, Hiller on the ditch for Kim Bailey, who's also in great form at the moment, I will say. He's only one win under rules has come in a bumper over obstacles. He's actually none from five so far, so that would be a slight concern for myself. Firak representing the Dan Skelton stable. Skelton's also typically needing the first run. He was beating 16 lengths when last seen at Class 4 level, and he's actually off a £3 higher mark now than he was then. So there's a couple of there's fair enough reason to take him on there. What I would add is his win that came at market raising in May. The form from that has been franked quite nicely with the second, third, and fifth all winning since that's Sageburg County's win at market raising, I should say. I think he's just a steady, progressive chaser who probably ain't going to get above class 4 company. He might dabble in class 3. If he wins here, he'll have to. His mark will be that. Will progress above the 0 to 120, range. But I think he'll enjoy plenty of success in this. James Bowen's a jockey I really like. Yeah, I think he's got a great chance there. And 5-2, he was 3-1. He's been nibbled into 5-2 a little bit, which obviously I would have preferred the 3-1, but we take the prices as they are when the videos go live. So that's 5-2. So it'll be a point win at 5-2 for Sageburg County in the first. And my second selection comes from the following race, which is also a Class 4 handicap chase, this time for novices over 2 miles and 4 furlongs. Not much to say in this. other than when I was looking at the race, given that conditions are going to be on the testing side, I thought you'd want to be looking at a race fit horse here. Quite a few of these are making their seasonal debut. Albus Walker at the top there for the Nicky Dixon's yard. He's making his seasonal reappearance. Blue Beach for Male Rowley making seasonal debut. And Gazette Bourgeois, the Ben Case stable, also making seasonal reappearance. So I think you can side against them three pretty easily. And now, I was really, really taken by I Am Going to Be Lucinda Russell's entry here on his chase start. He would he made a shuddering effort error, should I say, just over a month ago, which made him take a real back burner in that race. He actually dropped to the back of the field when he was making nice ground. But it was his response that really, really encouraged me. He responded well, did pretty well after that, made distance up from the rear of the field to get within 2 lengths of the eventual winner. Now, that 2 length defeat was in despite of that area, which was a substantial error to be fair, and the fact that he was in at a weight deficit with the winner. I think it was around £6. Yeah, £6 he was conceding to the winner that day. Um, Although hasn't been tested on heavy ground as of yet, I'm going to be his finishing effort there at Air. The way he progressed through the field would suggest that he's got an abundance of stamina to cope with this heavy ground. Russell's horses are generally improving for a run, so you can expect him to come on, especially with a bit of more chasing experience now. And stable in fine form as well, with an 18% strike rate at the minute. The 10 to 3, I will jot down here in my notes, is still available. So it'll be a 1 point win at 10 to 3. And that is going to go ahead and conclude tonight's video. As I say, hopefully they get the racing ahead at Southwell tomorrow. We'll wait and see. As always, please like the video, subscribe down below, and my Twitter handle is also in the description. All feedback and constructive criticism welcomed, and it's greatly appreciated. So thank you very much. Good evening.